My house is a mess right now, but I have 2 barrels right here going to Jamaica.
Hey, welcome to day 9 of Pray 21.
I didn't always understand you. Sometimes I felt like you were silent when I needed you loud. I felt punished for loving, broken for trusting, tired of being the strong one. But even when I was angry, I still prayed. Even when I was numb, I still believed. I didn't walk away because something told me you were closer than the pain.
A chapter of my life ended months ago, but because that's the only way of life I've known for 30 plus years, I tried everything to hold on to that life, and all that brought me was hurt. Now I have no choice than to start over, but this time I'm starting over with God, from relocating my identity, my purpose. I'm living life more intentional. No one tells you how lonely obedience can be or how your faith can be tested when everything that you know starts to fall apart. It's hard. But this time, I'm doing life with God. I don't know what next week looks like. I don't know what the next month look like. I have no plans. Every day when I wake up, I say, God, here I am, seeking you first. Lead my day, control my day. Show me you today. It's just crazy that since I choose to let go and let God, I wake up this morning with Exodus 14 on my mind. I read the entire thing. If you know Exodus 14, whichever one favorite verse is Exodus 14, verse 14, that says, I, the Lord, will fight for you, just be still. I read the entire chapter of Exodus 14 when I wake up this morning. And I read it slowly because I want every single verse, every single sentence to soak in. And it's just crazy that last night I went to bed and I said, God, da, 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 da. And I wake up this morning with Exodus 14. As I open my eyes, it's like, good morning, Shauna. Today, Exodus 14 is for you. I read the entire chapter once again. And what I take away from it, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter what the wilderness is. It doesn't matter what obstacle I'm facing. It doesn't matter what it looks like, because I'm out here in the desert. It's telling me to be still, relax, enjoy your day, enjoy the process. I got you. I will fight for you. So I don't care what no one says. I don't care what no one thinks. God is fighting for me, okay? So whatever it is in the spiritual realm, whatever past I had, listen, God is doing a new thing. God is doing a new thing. I'm not gonna lie. There are days when I wake up. Oh, it scared me for a quick second. I'm used to controlling my own life. Like, okay, today I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go there, my week is gonna be like this, my month is gonna be like this. Sometimes I have to just woosah and just trust the process. It's not easy. There are days when I cry. There are days when I have to force myself to be still. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow morning when I wake up. I don't even know what my weekends look like. Normally, my weekends, my days, my nights are all planned out. But again, I'm choosing to let go and let God. I cannot wait to see the end of 2026. Trust me. When I look back on how I started 2025 and how 2025 ended, it's like night and day. If y'all remember, if y'all been here for the past year and some change since I started this channel, last year, January, if you are a returning subscriber or viewer, last year, January, February was very slow for me. March was slow. April of last year is when things started picking up for me. And I end the year with a new house in Jamaica for 19.5 million. My cars are paid off for. I did not save a dime to purchase a house. But God stepped in and he was like, listen to me, baby girl. You asked, you prayed, and it's yours. Oh, my 2025 ended. It's like night and day. So I'm not worried too much about my 2026 because I choose to let go and let God. I know he have a plan for me. I know he have a plan for me. A few weeks ago, I was driving, yeah? And for some reason, I turned right and I saw a sign. It was a poster that says something big is gonna happen soon. I'm like, say what now? I literally turned my car around and read the sign that I saw. So every step of the way, God is sending me messages. I'm having dreams. He's sending people in my life to give me message. It's been awesome. It's been awesome. While I'm here, the sun is going to set in the next 32 minutes, according to my app. We are going to walk all the way down, up and over to this rock right here in the middle to watch the sunset. Just gonna enjoy my day. It's a beautiful view. God brought me out here for a reason. The sun is so hot. Oh my God, the sun is so hot. I am burning up. So yeah, welcome to our back to the channel. I'm Shauna, starting over life in my 30s. Yeah. Let's see how many steps I've done today. I have a challenge every day to complete. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's take a look. 5,038 steps. Okay, not bad at all. By the time I walk down, up and over, I should reach my 8,000 steps. Let's do it.
And too many of us have been listening to people that got an opinion about God, but they don't know Him. You've got a thought about God, but you've never really come to understand Him. As a matter of fact, I grew up in a Pentecostal church, and in my Pentecostal church, we'd have what we call testimony songs. And one testimony song that somebody would break into, it would say, "Have you tried Jesus?" They were telling us that my experience with God tells me something that your opinion can't tell me. I've got to give you 3 benefits to knowing God that Matthew chapter 16 exposes to us. Number 1, knowing God affirms your identity. It affirms your identity. Verse 16, Simon Peter answered and said, "You are the Christ, the Son of the living God." Jesus answered him and said to him, "Blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah. For flesh and blood has not revealed this to you." Here it is. "But my Father who is in heaven." Verse 18. "And I also say to you that you are Peter." I thought his name was Simon Bar-Jonah. But God calls him Peter. What I understand is Peter correctly identifies Jesus, then Jesus gives clarity to Peter. When you get a revelation of who God is, watch me, you become clear about who you are. And for some of us, we don't know who we are because we have not yet gotten the revelation of who God is. And you don't discover your identity by self-reflection. You receive identity through divine revelation. John 1 verse 12 says it like this: "Yet to all you who did receive him, to those who believed in his name," here it is, "he gave the right to become children of God." So when I know God, I shift from servant to son. When I know God, my position begins to change. Why? Because servants have proximity, but sons have position. And some of us, we serve God very well, but we don't know how to be a son yet. Because if you did, you'd hold your head up higher. If you knew that you were a son, you'd walk through doors with more confidence. If you knew that you were a son, and I'm not talking about gender, I'm talking about status. If you knew that you were the child of God, you wouldn't let sickness, you wouldn't let depression, you wouldn't let anxiety take a hold of you. Why? Because I am a child of God. Second thing, knowing God gives you authority. 18 says, "And I also say to you that you are Peter." Here it is. "And on this rock I build my church." Y'all know what Peter means? Peter means rock. So Jesus says, upon this rock. I think Jesus is doing a double entendre, because he's saying, upon this rock, the revelation of who I am, I'm going to build my church. But not just the revelation of who I am. Here it is. It's not just I've got the revelation, but when the people get the revelation that he is Christ, then that's when I'm going to build my church. God is not looking to build a building. He's looking to build a people. Why? Because when God sees a problem, he sends a people. And in this season of your life, you've got to be solid. You've got to be strong. God is saying, I'm going to make you into something that cannot be broken. He's going to give you authority. Do y'all know what the word authority actually means? Authority is the recognized power or right to give orders, make decisions, and enforce obedience. And you cannot operate in authority that you haven't received. And you don't receive authority, watch me, until you know who's backing you. So what does it look like when you don't have authority? I'm glad you asked. The Bible already told us. Acts chapter 19, verse 15. But the evil spirit answered them, Jesus I know, Paul I recognize, but who in the world are you? This is what happens when you don't have authority. Pastor Kels, what does it look like when I got authority? I'm glad you asked. The Bible told you that too. Acts chapter 3. But Peter said, I have no silver. I have no gold. But such as I have, I give to you. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, rise up and walk. When you've got authority, you've got the power to tell the dead things in your life to get up. And I came to tell somebody that at the top of 2026, it's not the year for you to walk with your head down. It's not the year for you to walk around passively. It's not the year for you to walk around like God didn't call you to be who he called you to be. This is the year for you to have authority. When you know God, knowing God gives you access.